Oh boy, we're back! Oh my gosh!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so hey everyone, welcome back to the Gusty Garden Guys. We are the Gusty Garden Guys.
It's true.
And we got a little thing to talk about today because there's something that is really interesting that just recently happened probably about a week ago at this point. Something really, really interesting regarding Nintendo Switch Online and the Nintendo DS.
It's true.
So, we all love patents, don't we?
Oh.
We love patents. We love when Nintendo makes a patent and then nothing comes from it, but then sometimes it does.
Yeah.
There's a recent patent that just was filed from Nintendo, and it has to do with Nintendo DS. And now we talked about this in our Switch Online episode because we were talking about the whole patent with the second screen attachment thing that was going on. But it seems like Nintendo is exploring other options to put Nintendo DS on Nintendo Switch, which is really interesting. Am I right?
Oh, you're so right. And we're gonna talk about all those different options. Maybe we could even retread that second screen thing, and we can weigh them and decide which one we think would be the best and which one we think would be the most likely to actually happen.
Yeah. So basically, Nintendo recently filed a patent, multiple patents for dual screen gaming. Which is really, really interesting because it seems like Nintendo is, like I just said, thinking of different options to play Nintendo DS games on Nintendo Switch, which is really cool because Nintendo is typically not the biggest fan of options for their player base. It took us almost over 5 years to get remappable buttons on Nintendo Switch Online, which is crazy. And it took about that long to get a fucking CRT filter for N64, and it's exclusive to Switch 2. So that's fun. But essentially, just to sort of run down these patents, the first one we can show it on screen. It is a screen. It is a single screen option to play DS games. So it'll have on, probably like the top screen, the main screen that the gameplay is going to be on, and then at the very little bottom right corner of the screen, you have the bottom screen. I think we talked about this was sort of like one of the options for Wii U when Wii U had Virtual Console. Which also had kind of decent number of options for playing your DS games on the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
But also the Wii U was a dual screen system, so it's a little different. But so we have that option. The other option that Nintendo is probably toying with is a toggable. Whoa,
Toggable?
Is a toggable screen, so you can swap between the top screen and the bottom screen.
Oh.
Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. You can map it to a button. You can swap if you don't want one of the screens on the main screen at all times. You can just swap between them, which I guess will work for, some games. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe games that mostly feature gameplay on the top. And I guess it's pretty obvious. I'm really hoping this also extends to 3DS, but we'll see. And then the third option, which is the most interesting, is an actual double screen device, or like an actual double screen version. And this is interesting because this lets us kind of speculate a little bit on how this is gonna be, executed with the Switch. So Dom, I want to hear your theories. What do you think is going on with the Nintendo DS, Nintendo Switch Online,
Well,
/ Nintendo 3DS?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I believe that the likely outcome is that there's going to be two of these. Two of these are going to happen. There's going to be a single screen option, that first one you talked about. because I think DS is going to be way more popular than Virtual Boy, which needs that whole stupid accessory. Like,
That's true.
way more people are going to be excited about DS, and way more people are
Yeah.
going to be upset if they have to buy a whole peripheral just to play it.
Oh yeah, and I think Nintendo really knows. Nintendo knows that the people who are gonna be wanting to play virtual console games are gonna buy the stupid virtual console accessory. But DS is different. DS is not a niche thing.
No, everybody wants DS games on the Switch.
It was not a failure.
I'm
say the
so
least.
it would be a lot more convenient to play Mario 64 DS on my Switch than it would be to hook up my Wii U.
Yeah.
But anyway, I believe a single screen option is definitely out there, whether that be like, you know, the one big screen and the one little screen, or you have them the same size, like left and right, or I don't know, maybe it could be something as simple as like just I guess no, that would I was gonna say turn your console like sideways and prop it upright with the kickstand and just play it like that.
They literally have third-party accessories for the Switch 1 that allow you to click on the Joy-Cons to the bottom sides of the Switch 2 after you horizontally flip it, so you can still play it. So you can play jailbroken DS games on a Switch 1.
Oh.
So like, it's not the weirdest option because it'll look weird, but like,
That's still an accessory
I don't know,
you have to buy. It would probably be a lot cheaper than a
Yeah.
whole second screen.
it'll be a lot. Yeah, it'll probably just be like a piece of plastic, but like,
like
it'll be
20
like
bucks.
I don't know. It'll be like a 2DS.
Yeah.
Where it's like an unclamshellable DS, and I don't know, that wouldn't be a bad option. It doesn't. That's not definitely not shown in the patents, but like, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo could just produce a little piece of plastic to let us like hook onto our Switch, but you know,
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
yeah, I think
However,
that'd be actually a pretty decent option.
I think that the no accessory option will for sure happen, but I think they will release some kind of attachment for the people that want one.
Yeah.
The people that do want to spend
Yeah.
the money to have a little bit more of an authentic experience, I think it will be an option. It's sort of like
No,
their version of selling the controller. How like all the different NSOs
That's true.
have different
Which
Bluetooth controllers.
then that also raises the question, what if it's not an attachment to the Switch in handheld mode, but it's a new controller that has a screen on it? It's like a new gamepad that they're
Oh.
selling separately.
Oh, I'd like
So then
that.
you can still play on the TV.
I'd like that, actually.
Maybe they can even make it look like the bottom of like a 3DS.
Yeah.
You know, like the bottom half of a 3DS. So you get that, you know, that authentic 3DS or DS feel, because Nintendo's really big on that. They clearly incentivize people to play the NSO games with the original controller, even though the Switch controllers work completely fine with it. That could be an option too.
I'd like that.
Because I think that'd be really, really cool. Now, what if, I don't think this will happen, but I saw someone on Reddit came up with the idea of letting you use the Nintendo Switch app to display the second screen
Oh.
on your phone.
Oh. I mean, it does.
It'll
It would
be
have a
very-
touchscreen built in.
It'll be very cumbersome, but like, it's not the worst idea. I guess.
It's an option. It's definitely an option. And maybe then all they'd have to do is sell like, you know, I have a third-party one. I think I forget. It's probably made by Nvidia. One of those things where like you clamp it onto your phone and it becomes a controller, so you can like play games on your phone with like buttons and a joystick and everything.
Yeah.
They could just sell a first-party one of those. For your
Oh,
phone.
that's true. And then
they don't even have to make a whole
you
controller.
hook it up to your phone. You can connect it to the Switch. Yeah, there'll be some like input lag because it's like you'll be technically streaming the like device or like the the game to your phone. But like if it's a bottom screen like part of a DS game, I highly doubt it'll be, you know, that necessary.
Yeah.
You know, like selecting moves in a Pokemon game can can be fine with a second input delay.
However, if they are going for full authenticity and they wanted to sell it with a stylus, a DS feeling stylus would not work on
Oh my
a
god.
touchscreen phone.
That's true.
So,
That's then I feel like the option of doing a DS like
a DS gamepad.
type controller, like a DS gamepad would be perfect,
It'd be
because you could
ideal.
have that like, yeah, it'd be like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, god, I would it'd be more expensive than like the average NSO controllers, but like if they have some good DS games on there, god, I'd be willing to do it. And then, you know, when you want to play handheld, if they don't do a second screen attachment, you know, you'll have the option to see the screen in the bottom right corner or the bottom left, or, you know, side by side or something, or like the toggable bottom right top screen,
Yeah.
which like wouldn't be ideal, but like I guess, you know, it's not bad that it's an option if you do want to play handheld. That also brings up the thing like, oh man, DS games blown up on a TV don't look good. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll be like weirdly up-resed a little bit, because like the N64 games they look better. The GameCube games look smooth as hell.
They do look really good, yeah.
They can't really add a CRT filter because to the DS, but you know, maybe like a weird artificial, like a, I don't want to say smoothening because it had that on the GBA games on the Wii U and it looked terrible, but you know, just something to make it look a bit more natural. I'm sure Nintendo can figure it out.
Yeah.
But this brings me to my next question. Let's just assume this is going to be happening within the next year or so, or maybe like year and a half.
Okay.
What do you think are going to be the first DS games to come to the Switch?
I think New Super Mario Bros. DS, like the first one, is pretty obvious.
Yep, 100%.
Just makes sense, and I actually really love that game, so I'd be pretty happy about that. What else?
Yeah.
What else? I'm looking at my DS games sort of to the side here, and I'm thinking about it. You know, this is kind of a weird one. I feel like it's really likely that we get Brain Age pretty early.
But isn't Brain Age, you flip the DS on its side?
Yeah.
How would you do that with a TV?
Well, you do it for some of the stuff. And you wouldn't.
No,
it would just display...
No, it's the full game.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, Brain Age plays entirely. Because I used to play Brain Age all the time.
Oh, I got it
when I
like
was younger.
really cheap. I haven't actually played it yet. I got it
Yeah,
for a
no,
couple
the entire game
so I
is
just grabbed it.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool. I love Brain Age, but like, I don't know. I don't know how that would work with the TV. I guess like you would need the like DS controller gamepad thing.
Oh, I know what it would be. Nintendogs.
Oh, God, that would.
I think they'll launch.
That would
with
get
that was
so
one of the
many
biggest
people.
DS games, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I remember when it was out, and for like almost 3 months, I tried to find a copy and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like it's probably still one of the biggest, most well remembered in like the general population consciousness, you know.
The Switch doesn't have a lot of pet sim games, so Nintendogs would be great.
Unless you like the asset flipped AI slop on the eShop.
There's pet sim games that are AI slop? I didn't even know about that.
I don't know, probably.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, let's be real, probably. But yeah, those are good choices. I would like it to launch with the Kirby game. I'd like Squeak Squad since that hasn't been re-released in years.
I feel like there were, as far as I can remember, 4 Kirby DS games. There's Canvas Curse,
Canvas
there
Curse,
is Squeak Squad. There is Superstar Ultra.
Oh, that's right.
And there's Mass Attack.
I forgot about that game. Oh yeah, Mass Attack was a thing. I mean, Ultra Deluxe or
Ultra Deluxe.
Superstar Ultra Superstar. It's technically on Switch. It's just not the DS version.
But Superstar Ultra has a lot more content.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never played the DS version.
There is so that's where Galactonite's from. He's from Superstar Ultra.
Oh.
Like there's a whole bunch of extra stuff.
Well, then in that case, sure. I would still personally pick Squeak Squad because I love that game. But
it would probably make it at some point. Which actually, that's a good
Yeah.
transition. We could just talk about the games that we really, really want.
I honestly, I'm having a hard time thinking of DS games that I'd want. I really, really hope 3DS will also be included in this. There's no reason that it wouldn't.
Oh, if you're having trouble thinking of DS games, I could name a few.
Go for it.
Let's see. Mario Party DS for one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Metroid Prime Pinball and Metroid Prime Hunters actually.
Yeah, I guess so.
Diddy Kong Racing
Sure.
DS.
True, but I would want the N64 version first.
We have it, don't we?
No.
Really?
Nope.
So many Rareware games are on NSO, and we don't have Diddy Kong Racing?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep. 100%.
Hold on. I got my Switch right here. I don't believe you. But while that's booting up, I do have more games I can say. I'm not gonna bother saying any of the Pokemon games because we're not gonna get them. But
Nope.
oh, wow, it's really not there. Okay.
Nope.
But we could get spin-offs, and that means Pokemon Rumble, Pokemon Troze, Pokemon Dash, I guess. That game's not very good.
Oh my god. One of my number one picks for DS that I didn't think of, 64 DS.
Yeah, I sort of mentioned it offhand earlier, so I forgot to say it now. But yeah, 64 DS is a shoo-in.
Please. I love that game. It's so good.
Starfy 4 and the legendary Starfy.
Oh my god.
Since we already have the
Spirit
first
Tracks
three.
and Phantom Hourglass.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Zelda's, of course.
Those haven't been re-released in forever.
Oh, Mario Kart DS. Kind of an obvious one.
Oh, yeah, true.
Partners in Time and Bowser's Inside Story.
That's so weird. Almost every... Oh, no, I guess we only have Superstar Saga on NSO. Because everything else is on 3DS. God, that's another thing. All the 3DS.
3DS
I keep thinking about
ridiculous. Like, that's...
It'd be so...
Although half my
so
3DS
huge.
collection is Pokemon games, but...
I mean, like, just on top of my head, the Zelda remakes.
Do you think they do that? Because the 64 ones are already there, and I know they're the inferior versions in basically every way. But what if they don't want to put them on there just in case they do some kind of remake or such?
Like remake. That's the thing. I think that's kind of the tell. Like if they don't put it on there, there's a good because like that's what happened with Mario RPG. They didn't put it on the SNES app. And then we got a remake. Same thing with Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
That was a sneaky one, though, like with Mario RPG, because everyone just assumed it was a thing with Square, like not letting them do it.
That's true,
That
but like,
one was sneaky. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no. Mario vs. Donkey Kong was the weird one, because it was like, why isn't this game coming to GBA? You know?
I almost
why
wish,
isn't it coming to NSO? Like,
not even almost. I just wish it had, but, you know.
I also wish it had. I would rather play that version for free. All right, not for free, but
I have it on Wii U.
Yeah.
And I think
I have it on Wii
too.
U, and I have the cartridge. So yeah, maybe we could get some sort of revival of like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
No way, they're not
You
gonna
know,
put a Monster
and then-
Hunter on there.
And then play online.
What you want 3 Ultimate and 4 Ultimate?
I mean, if it would give us like an official way to play them online,
That would be nice. That would be really
That'd
nice.
be sick.
Oh,
I don't want to
3D
jump through all
Land.
these hoops. 3D Land.
Dude, I would love
Triforce
to
Heroes.
play. Oh yeah, I would love to play 3D Land on a TV. I really want to play 3D Land on a TV.
Yeah, and like that's the thing.
I
like,
love that game. I just hate playing my 3DS.
And like that's the thing. DS and specific not DS. 3DS games, they will look pretty good on a TV.
Kirby
Especially like smoothed out.
Triple
They could look
Deluxe.
really, really good.
and Kirby Planet Robobot.
Hell, maybe that's the reason they didn't remake it, because they were like, hey, we can just put it on 3DS Virtual Console. Because I feel like they were planning on remaking it at some point.
If they put 3DS on Virtual Console, that would sell units. Like people would buy Switch 2s just for that.
Yeah. Yes.
And people like that would sweeten the pot of expansion pass so much.
Mm-hmm. And that also raises the question that I'm too scared to answer. Will this be another tier?
A third tier? I think if GameCube didn't make a third tier, DS and 3DS wouldn't.
I guess you're right.
Because I think GameCube was the make or break. That was the tell. Like,
Yeah.
I thought before they ever revealed it, like if they ever had GameCube, it's gonna be another tier up. Which, granted, we're in our family plan. If we get one or two more people in it, if we had to go another tier up, we could all reasonably afford it, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
But
it would really
I don't-
suck,
yeah.
and they shouldn't do that.
yeah, no, I think you're right. I think the GameCube would have been the thing to launch another tier. And like even if they were planning on doing like DS and 3DS at some point with that and GameCube, they would have just done that with the GameCube, you know. Like they would have announced it with the GameCube. But yeah, I mean, they could also increase the price. I hope not, but I guess it's possible. Because it will add
Like,
unbelievable amounts of value.
if
Like, so much.
if they upped the overall price by like $10 for all of that, I don't think it would be that bad. Again, if
No.
we're in a family plan, we're that's only like $1 extra for all of us, or $2 extra. Like that's fine.
Yeah, true.
I don't
Like $2 extra
I
a
do not-
year, not even a month.
Yeah, I do not mind. We're paying for very
But,
few subscriptions, so
Yeah, true.
it's not that big a deal.
But God, yeah, that's
Any last
I-
picks before we wrap up?
Dream Drop Distance 3D Kingdom Hearts 1.875.
I'm good on that one.
That's not the title.
I'm okay on that one.
It's already on Switch through the cloud version.
I'm good on
Because
that
the
one.
Switch wasn't powerful enough to run the Kingdom Hearts trilogy for some reason. Or collection.
I'm good on that one.
It definitely was. They just didn't want to do the work, but whatever. Last wishes, New Leaf, I guess.
Oh, at the very least, the DS Animal Crossing would be cool.
Yeah. Link Between Worlds.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. That's
a very top screen reliant. That's not very bottom screen reliant at all.
maybe like WarioWare DIY,
Oh, that'd be cool.
or some of the. I know they're not your favorites, but some of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong sequels.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that too. I like the second one, but that's the only that's the only other one I played.
The only one I grew up with is the third one.
The Minis Madness March Madness.
It's
I don't
something.
remember
Yeah,
what
that's
it's
something
called.
like that.
Minis March Madness.
But I think that's just about everything I can think of that we'd want
Yeah.
or hope or pray for.
Again, patents could, they get like filed all the time. Doesn't always mean something's gonna happen, but I don't know. This feels too specific.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like DS on NSO is inevitable. It's just a matter of when, and this patent stuff is a really good sign.
Yeah. Like, it's very clear Nintendo wants most of their back catalog on Switch. They want the Switch 2 to be the all-in-one place for Nintendo's back catalog.
Which I think is a
weird
good thing.
because it's a good thing. I wish they would update NSO more. Like, we haven't gotten a GameCube game since Chibi Robo,
that was like
2 months ago.
It was 2 months ago. We got a couple Super Nintendo games, I think. Yeah, we got Bubsy.
Oh, yeah, we did. That's right,
We got
yeah.
Bubsy.
Yeah. Gotta prepare for Bubsy 4D, dude.
I'm good on Bubsy 4D. I don't think I'll be touching that one.
Apparently, it's really good.
Really?
From people who played the demo. Apparently, it's really good.
Oh.
It's being made by the guy who made Demon Tides, which is a very good 3D platformer. So, I don't know. I'm not going to play it, but, like, still.
All right.
That being said, guys, what are your thoughts? Do you think that DS and 3DS are coming to Switch 2 anytime soon?
Yeah. What's your ideal DS method on the Switch? How do you think it'll be played? What do you hope it is? And what games do you want to see?
Yeah, what do you think is the gonna be your number one, or I guess better version of the question? What 3DS or DS game will get you to get the expansion pass if you don't have it already?
Yoshi's Island DS.
No.
Anyway.
No.
We.
No.
Are the Gusty Garden guys.
No. No.
And we'll see you.
No.
In the next galaxy.
No. No. No.
Goodbye.